I'm Catherine and I worked on the project to launch our Pro Change Robe EVO, and we wanted to talk to you a little bit more about why we designed the Pro Change Robe EVO and the process behind it. I think probably the most important thing to start with is before we even started the project, we did a big piece of work to really gather some insight from people already using our robes to find out what they already loved about them and what they also felt could be improved. At Red, we have this never compromise approach. So we are continually challenging ourselves to really think about how we can improve something and make it even better, really kind of reaching for that peak performance in a product. With the Pro Change robes, we got some fantastic feedback from consumers about what they loved about us. They loved our quality, they loved the fabrics. But some of our areas for improvement that we really decided to focus on with the EVO robe was things like our pockets. So we uniquely had an external waterproof pocket, a zipped pocket, so it's really easy to grab your phone without having to constantly undo your jacket, things like that. But people just loved pockets, they wanted more of them. So we've added things like our internal mesh pocket, so you can see what's on the inside, easily locate your valuables on the inside of the jacket too. So we've got all the pockets that you could possibly want within the jacket.
I'm Kat, I'm the product designer here at Red. I've worked in performance, outdoor and lifestyle brands for about 15 years, such as Fat Face, Howie's, Animal, Girl and the Team Sky Pro Cycling Kit for Rapper. And I've also been a cycling industry judge at the Eurobike Awards in 2018 and 2019. The starting point for the EVO product way back in January last year was fully immersing ourselves in cold water and in the performance of the change robe as well. Through our customer feedback, we learned that people are using our change robe for far more than just changing. People are wearing the robes for a really long time for any activity, walking the dog, standing around in the cold outside football matches, rugby matches. So we put a huge emphasis on fit for the new EVO robe. So you'll notice some huge improvements to the shape of the hood, for example, the shape of the sleeve, and also to the length.
Another point which is obviously really important to people is that they stay warm and dry. And actually the ability to be able to keep the wind and the rain out is really important to people. So that is why we added those considered features like the toggle fastening on the hood, so you can really cinch the hood in and keep the wind out. And obviously the Pro Change robe already had a wind baffle, but we've made it look even slicker and extended the length to really increase the windproof protection. We've also concealed the poppers. So the poppers are fantastic actually because it means that you can do the robe up quickly, but in addition, they just look really sleek and smart, and that's one of the other main benefits behind the EVO robe is that it has really considered styling. So it's really smart, it looks like any other sort of smart outdoor jacket, and means that you're going to blend right in whatever scenario you're in, whether you're nipping to the shops after a swim or whether you're taking the dog for a walk. So the EVO is absolutely packed full of features. We've kept the things that people love, so you still find our external waterproof pocket, which is fantastic for grabbing your phone out. We've got our side stretch panels, which make it really easy for changing. And a really important one is that the robe is really lightweight and comfortable to wear. It's not stiff, it's not bulky, and also it packs down nice and small. Our reflective logo and our internal underwear pockets are all nice little touches which make the robe super, super practical. We've also increased the length of the robe to give you increased coverage and to keep you super warm and dry, whatever the conditions. We've added new sizes to our range lineup, so you'll be able to find exactly the right EVO for you. And finally, a really important point for our consumers is that they don't want to be making a huge brand statement when they're wearing the robe. So we have moved to a really smart, reflective red square logo on the EVO robe, which obviously serves two purposes. Keeps you looking really smart, but also provides protection in those low light conditions too. So there you have it. Hopefully that explains a little bit more about why we've designed the Pro Change EVO like we have and why we feel like it's more than just a change robe. We hope if you have one, you absolutely love it. Please do share your feedback with us. Thanks.